I played Among Us for 24 hours straight, and I'd be lying if I said it was easy.
So I've been playing for about 18 hours now. I have like 6 more hours to go. This whole entire thing just feels like torture. I don't want to play anymore. I'm tired. I'm bored. There's nothing to do. I've been playing Among Us for 18 hours. It's really hard for me to hold on. I've been yawning hundreds of times an hour. I'm surprised I can even talk. Like, I am really, really tired.
You might be wondering how I ended up like that. It all started on October 5th, 2020 at 3:30 p.m. So to the right, there is a timer that is playing on my phone. I decided to play Among Us on my phone because I thought it would be easier to do tasks. Also, I'm broke and can't afford a good PC. So the timer to the right is for proof that I actually did play for 24 hours straight. Another way I'm going to prove myself is from my Among Us stats page. So I took a photo before 24 hours and after 24 hours to show you guys the comparison and for proof that I have 24 hours worth of gameplay. So I recommend watching this video from beginning to end to see the crazy comparison. Here's the date for some quick reliability. For some reason, Apple might show you playing for like 55 minutes instead of an hour. Also, because I didn't live stream, I couldn't record every second of 24 hours, which is why showing my battery history exists. So yes, I did this challenge for real to show you guys how hard it is. So with that out of the way, we can now start. Let's start at the beginning. During the first hour, I was going strong, but I was already starting to get bored. 1 hour down, 23 more to go, it's time to pick up the pace. I recorded around 6 or 7 hours of gameplay footage. I thought these two clips were funny. When you try to prove your innocence by scanning yourself, but it all backfires on you? Never doing that again. Game after game, I kept grinding through to get to that 24-hour mark. I then decided to give a 3-hour update.
Alright guys, we are currently at the 3-hour mark right now. Still going strong. It is getting really boring though. So far, I have been the imposter a total of 0 times.
I had a piece of paper that I was writing down all my stats until I realized I didn't need it anymore.
But I've been playing for 3 hours straight, and I have not been the imposter one game. So I've been playing 3 hours as a crewmate. So far, I've played 37 games as a crewmate. Out of those 37 games, I've won 16 of those. There has been 33 death reports so far. There has been 13 meetings so far. And 0 imposter and 0 imposter wins. So that's my statistics for 3 hours in.
Little did I know, shortly after this, I would become the imposter for the very first time. And I knew it was time to update you guys.
Okay, so I've been playing for over 3 hours now, and I finally just became the imposter.
I was so nervous to be the imposter for the very first time. Coming up, I killed this orange player and immediately vent right after. I sabotaged right after so people would have to run to the other side of the map. However, it was too late because someone already discovered the body and everyone was suspicious of me. So there I blew my very first imposter game. Screw white, red, and black. Hour after hour and game after game, I proceeded on. At first, it felt like a huge vibe to play Among Us for 24 hours. And then I kinda realized it's not really worth it unless you're doing it for like a YouTube video. So if you made it this far in the video, please consider subscribing or leaving a like. Also, when I play, I listen to my own music to pass the time a lot faster. And then my camera died for the first time. Alright guys, my camera just died again. I will show you proof that it died. So when I turn it on, oh, it actually turned on, but it's red blinking, and I don't know why it didn't turn on before. But I'm about 5.5 hours in. Oh, there it died. So I'm about 5.5 hours in on playing Among Us for 24 hours. There is the timer. So because my camera died, I had to play off camera. But because I showed you guys my battery history already, it all doesn't really matter. Can you imagine playing Among Us for 8 hours? Because I couldn't. I hope you guys enjoy all the suffering I went through. Anyways, it's now time for the 9-hour update. I wonder what I have to say this time around. But I know it isn't anything good. Okay guys, I've been playing for almost 9 hours now. This is what my log is looking like on Among Us. I don't know if you guys can see that well, but if you can, feel free to pause it. And I will show you guys my progress. So I am 8 hours and 46 minutes into the video. I got my first yawn maybe 10 or 15 minutes ago, and I'm starting to get a little bit tired, but hopefully I can push through with some drinks.
I'm getting really bored of playing Among Us because I've been playing for 9 hours straight and I really want to just give up. But I'm going to commit to doing this for 24 hours because I want you guys to enjoy the content. So back to playing Among Us.
Even 8 to 9 hours in, I was only imposter 1, 2, or 3 times. It feels like I've been doing the wiring task for over 10,000 times. Most of the time I played on the Skeld because I found that the easiest map to play on mobile. There were so many times where I just considered quitting on the spot, even being 9 hours in and wasting all of my time. I was late to realize it, but I finally hit the 10-hour mark.
So I've been playing for over 10 hours now.
And this is around the time where I physically started to get tired. It was a good time for a drink break, so that's exactly what I did, in a vlog style fashion.
So I've been recording for 13, 14, 15 hours now. I don't really remember. I'm constantly yawning. It's hard for me to keep my eyes open. I'm constantly tired. My legs need to be stretched out. I have been super bored of playing. I literally want to play any other game except Among Us right now. But I'm going to try to find a drink for me because I literally can't stop myself from trying to fall asleep. The best thing we have to drink is orange juice, so I'm just going to do it because orange juice, people typically have orange juice in the morning. Maybe orange juice makes you awake. I don't know, but I'm going to have orange juice because that's really the best choice I have right now.
Okay, so this is the timer, and I accidentally pressed my back button, which is one of these two. I don't want to press it and go back because there's no need to. It is 5:53 right now.
So basically what happened is I went to start the timer after my little drink break. My finger slipped and I went back to the previous page. So I basically just lost the timer being at 14 hours. So now we're back to 0 across the board. I also started getting back pain, so I had to lean back on my chair for the majority of the time. It sucks to be drained like that, but it's fine. So at this point, the game started getting really boring and really repetitive. So I decided to give you guys a little update because my fingers started hurting.
So I've been playing for like 16 or 17 hours. And now my fingers are starting to feel tiny sharp pains, more particularly my index finger. I don't know why, but I think it's because I'm swiping a lot, and a little bit of this finger and my thumbs too, because I'm moving around with my thumbs. But this is the #1 finger that I use when I play Among Us. My camera is currently about to die again. This is the current time we're working with. I'm gonna go charge my camera right now, and I'll see you guys in a few hours. So I've been playing for about 18 hours now. I have like 6 more hours to go. This whole entire thing just feels like torture. I don't want to play anymore. I'm tired. I'm bored. There's nothing to do. I've been playing Among Us for 18 hours. It's very stale. It got stale after even an hour. It's really hard for me to hold on. I've been yawning hundreds of times an hour. And I hope that I can actually reach 24, and I know I'm going to do it for you guys. But this whole thing, I'm never doing it again. It's just too hard. I get too tired, and the game is not even 24-hour worthy. Maybe it would be better if I had friends playing with me the entire time. But where are you going to find friends that are going to play with you for 24 hours?
I started spacing out and closing my eyes because I was just that tired. As you can tell in that clip I just showed you, I'm truly not really fully in it anymore. My fingers were in pain, my back was in pain, and I was really tired and really bored. Imagine having to deal with that with 4 to 5 hours left to go. The closer I got to finishing the challenge, the slower that time went by. My ears were also starting to hurt from listening to music for that long. I've also gotten really good at every task, including the wiring one. With 2 hours remaining, I was really happy for another update.
Okay guys, I am 2 hours away from finishing this. I started at 3:30 p.m. yesterday, and I'll show you guys the time right now. The time right now is 1:31. So at 3:30 is when I will officially have been playing for 24 hours straight. I'm still really tired and my eyes are starting to hurt, but I don't know why, but things are starting to get better for me. I can handle being awake a lot better than I was last night. I'm not drifting into sleep every second, so that's good. I'm gonna keep going strong for the final 2 hours, and I'll see you guys when I get there. It is now less than 1 hour before the 24-hour mark, which means I can finally get off. I'll show you guys the time. Right now the time is 2:49 right now, and at 3:30 is when it will officially be 24 hours. So I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna show you the time lapse up until that point.
I gave this game all my blood and tears, but let's just say the imposters did the blood part. Time for the end.
We are currently 1 minute away from reaching the 24-hour mark. It is 3:29. Let me adjust the camera. It is 3:30, so as of right now, I have now played Among Us for 24 hours. That's crazy. So as of right now, I have played Among Us for 24 hours straight, and I probably don't even look tired because honestly, I started waking up towards the morning. I'll show you guys the timer. There's the timer on my phone.
Finally, 24 hours is all over. Here's the part of the video where I show you my final Among Us statistics, so feel free to pause the video if you want. And also, go to the beginning if you want to see my stats before. So with all that said, let's dive right into the math. Boy, there is a crazy difference. I'm only going to talk about the most important ones to me. But if you want to look at all of them, here's a screenshot. I started with 467 tasks and ended with 975. That means within 24 hours, I completed 508 tasks. I was a crewmate 177 times, and I ended with 348. So I was a crewmate 177 times in a 24-hour period. I started as imposter at 25 times, and at the end, I got to 40 times, making a 15 imposter difference in a 24-hour period. I was killed by an imposter 46 times, and I've killed 31 people as an imposter. I played 196 games in over 200 lobbies. No one in the world has these statistics except me. Because Bear Gamer came along. The only one crazy enough to actually do it. Besides maybe like mrbeast. But anyways, I'm trying to build my way up to 20,000 subscribers. So if you guys genuinely enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Also, if you like and subscribe and leave a comment #24hours, then I might give you a $10 gift card in one of my upcoming videos. I want to do a video where I'm imposter 100 times, and if this video somehow got 100 likes, I'll do it. I'll see you guys in my next video.